So my son flutters through the house, arms out in no direction, like a butterfly playing tag with its own shadow. One Halloween, a butterfly is what he asked to be, unprompted. Now, he knows nothing of what society associates with fancy colors and flutter. He just fucking loves butterflies. I'm not sure if you know how hard it is to find a boy butterfly costume. But there ain't one. They are all meant for girls. They are all flowy dresses, monarch gowns, fairies turned multicolored insect. But we bought one because my baby wanted one. And so there he was, all orange, black, and satin, frilly bottom, wingspan, bright as a summer. My son was 3 at the time. He didn't know what a dress was, never addresses it as a dress when he sees it. Just imagines himself draped royally and free from his chrysalis. And when I was a boy, we couldn't be butterflies. At best, we could be a wasp. You could sting or be stung, but never chrysalis. A chrysalis hardens and then births a rainbow. A chrysalis allows what's inside to become new. And I was taught that boys don't rainbow. They can scab. A scab hardens and then births a scar. It's ironic, because boys can make it out of their childhood, but are always scarred by it. You know, he was so fascinated with butterflies that we learned a few things. Like how some wings are poisonous. And ain't that a metaphor for a boy born into toxic, carrying it on his body, on his back, dangerous when he just wants to be beautiful, wants to stop and smell the roses. My son still stops mid-stride to admire a flower or the sky or the beauty in just being alive. He is a kaleidoscope of emotions and always breaking free. But butterflies, they are so easy to break. And that is what scares me most. That some human will rip away at his delicate innocence. I learned that if you touch a butterfly's wings, it kills 1,000,000 tiny scales. And this is when a monarch loses his color. This is when a boy forgets how beautiful he can be. But if you stay perfectly still, then a butterfly, well, it might just rest on you. And so now I'm trying to soften my primitive hands, so that he lives like a butterfly and doesn't die like a man. Instead, I admire him in his butterfly costume as he twirls and boasts and still plays with all the trucks and trains and little boy things. And sometimes he will rest his face on my palm as if to tell me, thank you for giving me wings. And all of this happens while I'm in my own shell, learning from him how to be free.